Coming up on MCTV this week, Monmouth College launched the first FM radio station in the college's history and experienced work of arts created by faculty members on display for Fine Arts Month. This week starts now. Welcome to MCTV this week. For Jack Godlewski, I'm Curtis Galloway. There's a new destination on your radio dial at Monmouth. WPFS 105.9, Proud Fighting Scots Radio, started regular broadcasting last Friday with a launch party. Guests from the college and community were invited for the special event. All had a short interview on air with station advisor Chris Goebel and shared their favorite song. One alum who attended had been waiting to attend this party for over 50 years.
I'm honored to be invited to the first day of broadcasting of the new Monmouth College radio station. It's very important for me because I was the founder of the first station at Monmouth College, which started in 1959 as a dream, in 1960 as a reality, and now 52 years later they have a frequency, they have a permission from the FCC, a license as they call it, to broadcast a much better signal than we ever had, but there's a lot of memories at this school.
The radio station is a wonderful teaching and learning opportunity for our students. It's a great way to bring the campus community even closer together as we all share a common love for music and expose each other to different kinds of music. It's a great way to get to know other people better.
WPFS is now broadcasting in Monmouth in the surrounding areas on 105.9 FM, and you can listen in online at monmouthcollege.edu/WPFS.
The Monmouth College's art department hosted its first art gallery exhibition of the year at the Len G. Everett Gallery located at Hughes Library at the college. Last Tuesday, the faculty art exhibit opened with a reception in the gallery. During the gathering, professors from the art department discussed their work. The reception included more than just visual art. Monmouth College's chorale, violinist Iman Abdul-Razak, and clarinetist Zach McCoy provided music. In addition, the theater department played a small sneak peek of the play Tribes, directed by Johnny A. Williams III.
I'm very excited that that Monmouth does honor the arts in this way. It's very exciting to be aware of all of the arts events that are going on, the play that opened this weekend, and the multiple music events that are going on throughout the month. It's a very exciting time, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
The next art gallery exhibition will be in the spring semester at the Len G. Everett Art Gallery, located at Hughes Library. Students will get the chance to present their artwork to a jury and will be able to win prizes.
The latest play, Tribes, opened this weekend. The cast of Tribes did a full run-through on Tuesday night as they approached opening night on the 1st. Director Johnny Williams III says that they are ready to perform. Tuesday night consisted of getting makeup, costumes, and props ready and performing the full script like they would on performance days.
Tribes is a story about a young deaf boy who has been born into a hearing family. And it deals with the complications and the issues that can exist between the hearing and the hearing impaired communities and how people can go about dealing with those relationships. It's really a piece about a family dealing with that as the main conflict.
The next theater production will be The Nutcracker, directed by Dr. Professor Campagna, opening at the Wells Theater on November 19th.
Last Monday, the Classics Department held their first archaeology lecture of the year. University of Toronto professor Dimitri Nakasis discussed the Western Aragold in southern Greece. Although a seemingly isolated area, its ancient roads and ruins show its importance to ancient
It's an archaeological survey that has, well, it's a project that involves archaeology, history, geology, and ethnography. Actually, what we do is we walk systematically across the landscape and we try to understand what's happening in the ancient landscape based on what we can see on the survey.
The next archaeology lecture will be Saturday at 3 in the CSB Pattee Auditorium, with Christian Lorenzo discussing the importance of one particular ancient naval battle.
Taking a look at some events on campus this week, This week is Homecoming Week. The annual Homecoming Spirit Shout takes place on Friday evenings at 8 on the football field. This event features a variety of performances, activities, and the revealing of this year's Homecoming King and Queen. On Saturday at 11, the class of 2015 senior gift, the Scotsman statue, will be unveiled to the public on Boucher Plaza, located at the south entrance of April Zorn Memorial Stadium. As part of Fine Arts Month, Chorale will be hosting a drag show and doll at a chapel on Tuesday evening at 7:30.
Coming up on sports, Monmouth men's soccer hosted Dubuque, looking to end a 2-game skid.
Swimming in a race is one of the most invigorating and exciting things that I've ever done. The feeling of nervousness you get before your race. When the starter blows the whistle and you step up on the block. The entire pool is cheering. The noise is almost deafening. And the starter says, "Take your mark. Go." Everything happens in a flash. You hit the wall. Your teammates are cheering for you. You swim the last lap with all you've got. And then it's over.
The men's soccer team took on the University of Dubuque last Wednesday. The Scots were playing strong defense within the first half of the game. Goalkeeper Chase Stroud had a 6-save effort for the Fighting Scots. At the end of the first half, Malcolm Phillips scored on this cross kick from Philip Minichi. As the second half came around, things started going downhill for the Scots and in a hurry. Dubuque came out swinging and scored 2 back-to-back goals. That one by Gonzalo Hernandez, and this one by Malcolm Phillips. Phillips netted a brace for Dubuque, and in the end of a roughly one-sided affair, the Scots fell by a final of 4-0. This next game is this Saturday at Grinnell. Monmouth College women's soccer team looked to get the ball rolling this past Saturday at St. Norbert. The Scots got off to a strong start, placing well-timed through passes to their forwards. St. Norbert struck first in the 16th minute when this close attempt that beat Nicole Neagle to her near post. The Scots fought hard and nearly equalized with this corner kick if it wasn't for a superb Knights defense. Norbert was able to counter, and it was nearly 2-0 if it wasn't for another brilliant Nicole Neagle save. Doris Brooks had a great shot attempt, but the St. Norbert keeper made an incredible save to preserve the clean sheet. St. Norbert would lead 1-0 at the half. The Green Knights tacked on their second in the 49th minute. The Scots pushed for a score, but in the end, it wasn't enough as Monmouth fell to St. Norbert by a final of 4-0.
I think we played really well in the first half, but we came out pretty flat in the second half, and that's what caused us to lose 4-0.
Lady Scots travel to Grinnell this weekend for their 5th conference game. That's it for sports. Here are the rest of the scores from this week. For MCTV this week, I'm Tyler Berneisen.
And I'm Jack Godlewski. Make sure you tune in next Wednesday for another edition of MCTV This Week.
And I'm Curtis Galloway. You can also watch us on the web by going to monmouthcollege.edu/mctv. See you next week.